Welcome to Man Across New Horizons. I'm Day Darling. Shall we see what's going on a lovely island of Fawnhollow today, where it's getting kind of cold, isn't it? I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Let's open my useful weather app on my phone. Let's see how cold it is around. Right now in my location, I don't know how it is for you. It's 4 degrees right now, which is, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's freezing. I can't survive in this weather possibly. It's going to go down to about 1 degree in a couple of hours, apparently. So, yeah, it's getting kind of cold in this area. It's still, I must say, amazingly sunny. It's in fact too sunny, but I couldn't actually see my computer monitor, so I had to sort of halfway draw my curtains across the screen, across my window, so I could actually see my screen. So anyway, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 2:03 p.m. on Sunday, November 28, 2021. I don't really have any big news, but we'll go about our usual business as per usual. But yeah, I had to draw my curtains kind of across the window, which feels kind of weird about being like, oh, it's such a sunny day outside, and I'm just like like a vampire or something, but like, don't let the light in. I can't see my computer screen. It's a weird thing, I'm not sure if it's an experience that many people have, or maybe not many people have had, but everyone's had necessarily, I suppose, when you're a child, but trying to play the phone is ringing, the phone is ringing. Okay, sorry about that little interruption. What was I talking about? Something. Oh, what I was going to say was playing on like a portable console or something outside and when it's like amusingly bright. That's not really like a phrase. When it's incredibly bright outside, and it makes it rather difficult to even see your screen in the first place. Something to do, with the fact that the brightness difference or something is very minimal, and then if it's close in brightness, it's rather difficult. But I don't know. I don't really know where I was going with this. I suppose I just have an aversion to that in the first place, so I never really actually, I would say, I had a Game Boy growing up. I also had a DS when I was a bit older. I think we've had this, yeah, I can see it right there. I always kind of had an aversion, I suppose, to playing them outside. Oh, it's a Foppoid. Of course we have this. Tank, hello, let's go put things away. Actually, we don't need to put things away, because we do, in fact, have a coordinator, of course, to put things away for us. What do we order? A bathrobe? A whisper painting, if I recall that as a fake one. Red, you got a terrible hit rate right now. I forgot to do a KK Cider concert, but that's okay. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Bright lights in the big city. Oh, should we do the group exercises? Group exercises, customize, talk to people, fossils. Alright. Hello, Amelia. I forgot what I was going to say. What was I thinking about? I don't know. I was thinking... this is a completely random thing, but I was thinking about that old arcade game. That there used to be like a British seaside arcades. It's called Spider Stomping, I think. Or a Spider Stomp? Spidey Stomp? Stomping Spiders? Something along with things. There was 8 or so buttons in the ground or something with a little spider representing each one, and then it would light up and you had to sort of stomp your finger... stomp your foot down to bop it on the head. I just noticed Timmy and Tommy's got little I don't know, anoraks, or I mean anorak's not really the right word, but overcoats on of some sort. It's adorable. I actually have an ability to do this thing without without actually concentrating on it, which is probably not the greatest thing in the world, but it's so difficult. I'm also dying, and apparently I keep choking on myself. Not choking on myself, it doesn't make sense. I don't even know if these controls even go through half the time. It's really hard to tell. I almost feel like they do it automatically. Automatically. I'm trying to think what other sort of arcade games there used to be in other the British seaside arcades. There used to be. Let me think. I actually can't think of any. There used to be ones where you put pennies in it and it'd push your pennies out on this slowly moving out shelf. What if I just stop pressing anything? Hold on, it's doing it automatically for me. I feel ripped off. I'm not actually in control. Well, actually, if I don't do it here, it doesn't do it. Weird. I wonder what the mechanics are behind it. So I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. Well, to be honest, I'm not even sure if I had a point of what I was saying. Anything wise, but I seem to be getting a little bit sidetracked. Where What was I talking about? Arcade. Oh yeah, spider stomping. That was it. I don't know. That used to be my favorite arcade game. Perhaps it's a little bit mean-spirited, you might say. It's not like I particularly enjoy stomping on spiders. In fact, I don't think I've really gone out my way to stomp on spiders before. It's like, I suppose the question is, why would you? Just seems a bit mean-spirited. If anything, you'd just be like, oh, you know, spider, and time for me to end your life. You know, when I see spiders, I do my best to either just sort of like. Well, no, it's not like I do my best to leave them alone. It's quite easy to leave them alone. You go, look, oh, look, a spider, and you just leave it alone. Oh, a rare mushroom. No, but it's like, I just, try and pick them up or put them outside. I will say, spiders, incredibly skittery. Probably our favourite skitteriest insect. Maybe. I don't really know. Who's counting, I suppose. But, they're very, very annoying to pick up with your hand a lot of the time. Because but for one, they don't even walk into your hand. So if you have like arachnophobia or something, I apologise. But if you've never had the experience, I suppose, of trying to pick up a spider and actually put them outside, most of the spiders they just don't go in your hand. Like you put your hand in front of them and they just sort of like skitter about them and they touch it and they're like, oh, it's a wart, and you know, despite the fact that they climb every other wall they've ever seen in their life, they're like, no, and they freak out. They just sort of like run away. Skitter about elsewhere, and you're like, okay, and you try and put your other hand in front of it to like try and corner it, and it just freaks them out even more, and they're just like, I don't know what to do, and they just like run about everywhere, and I'm just like, no, just come on. I'm trying to like save your life here, or you know, at least give you a better shot than inside, because you know, not many flies flying about inside, unsurprisingly, due to, you know, the invention of windows and doors, I suppose. Sorry, it's a bit snarky, spider, I didn't mean it like that, but it's a thing where it's just like, spider, you're going to have like, I'm not going to say you're going to have no chance inside, because I mean, you got inside in the first place, maybe you can get back outside again, or maybe there actually is food, objects for you to really feast upon inside, but I'm trying to do you a favour here, spider. I'm trying to get you out. Just like, slowly walk into my hand, and then, you know, I'll just walk you over to the window, and I'll just like, you know, pop you outside. And the great thing with insects is you can sort of just like chuck them off. They're so light that their terminal velocity, I don't think, damages them. Well, at least I hope it doesn't. That's what I read at some point. But they're so small, and like air resistance is so strong in them that gravity is not strong enough to make their terminal velocity high enough to really do any damage. I feel so weird. Folks I don't know looking at my windows are telling me, oh, this Happy Home Academy. I was like, what are you talking about, Audie? So yeah, but you shouldn't like flick them off your hand or anything, because you know that the what's the word? Impulse? Is that it? Force plus time? Apparently I'm supposed to run for ages. But impulse of you flicking them with like your finger can do damage to them. So apparently you're just meant to like blow them off. You just go like or something, and it works. By the way, I'm not like a what's that insect scientist called? Entomologist? Something like that. Is it E something? I don't know. I get them confused. Lovely photo while I'm just blinking. But yeah, but why are they so skittery? You know, you would have thought, you know, they're kind of like the apex predator of insects. Well, I guess they're not insects, they're arachnids, but still, you know what I mean, like the creepy crawly, the bug classification. Do they count as bugs? Is bug different from insect? I don't really know. But anyway, if you're here to correct me on one very unscientific usage of a word, then so be it. You know what I'm talking about when I say the general sort of collection of creepy crawlies and that sort of thing. But I mean, maybe they're not really an apex predator. I'm not really sure what else would constitute it as one, because, you know, I kind of feel like the spider beats everything. You know, if it was like a rock, paper, scissors game, if you get caught on a spider's web, you're kind of dead unless you're a very big insect, like, I guess some sort of large beetle. I guess they're kind of strong. Any sort of flying insect, bad matchup against a spider. I just had a sudden, like, memory, because way back when this is when I first learned that spiders are not insects. We were making, like, books or something in year one, not like actual books or whatever. You know, you can imagine what a year one would be. 6-year-old, 5-year-old books would have been. It's a scar. I got in a tragic book accident. I was in bed and decided to read my favourite book. Yes, I opened up and the castle one out popped up, but I guess I wasn't holding a book far away enough. Anyway, the scar's kind of sort of like the one the hero has in my other favourite pop-up book, so I like it. That is new dialogue we've not heard before. Thank you, Biscuit. Yeah, well, I was making a book about creepy crawlies or whatever, and, you know, I called it an insect book or something, and, you know, what I do, you just, like, look in, not like an encyclopedia, but like a kid's encyclopedia, or like a kid's fact book about insects, and you just, like, open it up and be like, oh, worm, and you write down, like, all the information about worms and that sort of thing, and, you know, it's, like, I guess it's kind of educational in some aspect. And then I remember, like, spider, you know, I made, like, contents pages, like, these are the insects I want to write about, and spider was one of them. And then, you know, I read the book and it was like, a spider is actually not an insect, mainly because it doesn't have three parts of, like, what was it, the head, the torso, and the, no, hold on, head, the, and something, and thorax. I can't remember the words. Whoa, Daisy May's here. You were hidden behind Amelia. I was about to say, as I started talking to Amelia, I was like, why is it just a piece of toast or something over there? Oh, I think that's a Brewster cookie now. Look at it. This place is simply marvellous for coffee. I wonder, would it be too much to ask for a food menu? Wow, that's actually really well hidden. I see I'm not the only one with a sudden craving for some of Brewster's finest. Good to see you. I think this is the first time we've seen a snooty villager in here. Some folks consider Sunday to be the first day of the week. Can you imagine doing? Based Amelia. Sunday's clearly the last day of the week, and the perfect way to cap said week is with Brewster's coffee. Absolutely right. You said it, Amelia. There's so many different ways to prepare coffee. Trends come and go. I've seen them all. What I'm trying to say is, for me, nothing will ever top the original blend here at the Roost. Alright, let's see what Daisy May says. I don't remember what Daisy May's voice is. I haven't spoken to you for like a year and a half. Hello, dear. It sure is nice out today, isn't it? Perfect turn. Oh, she had a like country accent, right? Perfect turnip grown weather. Perfect turnip grown weather. Sure is nice out today, isn't it? Perfect turnip grown weather. You literally just said that. I like how tall the stool is, because I can with my legs. Whee! Aw. It's strange to see you out like with a basket on your head as well. Do you only have 3 lines of dialogue? Alright. Is it cold out? You wouldn't know. Look at me. Grandma said something. I don't know. I didn't read it. I'm sorry. You're a bit young for coffee, to be drinking coffee that often, I suppose, Daisy May, aren't you? I always got the impression Daisy May's like 6, which, you know, I guess she's also kind of young to be selling turnips and travelling to foreign islands in the first place. But here she is. Maybe she's just short. Maybe she's like 18 or something, you know, and you never realise. I don't know. You know how ages are in Animal Crossing. Who knows? It's all ambiguous. Timmy and Tommy, probably kids. Also probably working like 16-hour days. A little bit insane, but blame Tom Nook for that. And probably the lack of a workers' union or something in the Animal Crossing universe. But we will go about our business. Let's get these fossils identified. What was I talking about? I actually forgot. Oh, spiders, yeah. Hold on. I want to say anthrax, but it's not anthrax. Anthrax is like not dangerous material, but like it's not poisonous, but you know the same sort of word. Whoa, what did I just opened up my theme manager in Firefox. I opened up my library. What am I doing? Hold on. Insect diagram? Is head like head thorax abdomen? That was it. I knew it was TNA, but I couldn't remember it right. Hold on, what's anthrax? Isn't anthrax? I don't know what's wrong with Google. I keep clicking on the Google logo and it keeps giving me to no, and it's like, oh, you can't do that. Is it infectious disease caused by rod-shaped bacteria? Oh, okay, fair enough. I don't know why I always thought it was like some sort of chemical thing in my mind. Not like chemical, but like along the sort of same lines as like asbestos. Alright, never mind. Sorry, this is completely irrelevant to literally anything I was saying. But no, they're like, oh yes, spiders aren't insects because they don't have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. They just have like a head and a body, I think it was called in spider terminology. It's not like it really upset me, but I was like, oh man, I'm in so much trouble. I just made an insect book, and a spider is not an insect. What am I gonna do? A teacher's gonna. It's not like a teacher's gonna be so mad, but like, you know, I'm like lying, I suppose, in this book, and it was really stressful for some reason. You know, as things randomly are for like 5 and 6 year olds, you don't have a particularly good grip on, you know, what actually matters and what doesn't. So I was like, this is a worst possible thing. This is the worst possible thing. So there's your Man's Penny quote for today. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I told the teacher. She was like, oh, it's okay. You know, you can write about a spider anyway. Why not your first fact just be a spider isn't actually an insect, just like this book? And I was like, wow, you can do that. And it turns out you could. And I wrote about a spider, and the first thing I wrote down was, you know, a spider is not an insect. Now, if that's not actually true, then, you know, some persons say, actually, a spider is technically an insect because you know, the definition of insect, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, you know, come on. You're trying to, you're critiquing my 6-year-old memory. Well, 6-year-old memory sounds a bit misleading. It's more like my 18-year-old memories at this point, and, you know, those are formative years when you're a child. You know, you learn those things and you kind of take them to heart forever. That's probably things I learned around that age, which I have just taken as fact because that's just how it works in my mind. Because I've never really thought about it again. And that's just it. You're cleaning up old junk, selling treasures. Sure, I'll buy it. Whatever. Sure, I'll take it, whatever this is. Whatever this is, I will take the shirt off of your hands. I don't know what I was saying with this. Do we have enough seashells? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let us pick up one more, and then we'll go to Nook's cranny, and then we'll set them. So yeah, by the way, I guess the long and short is I don't really advocate stomping with spiders. Of course, your mileage may vary depending on what country you're in. But spiders tend to be considerably more lethal in other countries than UK. In UK, like I don't know, I don't even know what the biggest spider we have in UK is. That's a good question. That's a Google type question. And I know we get like garden spider. Like what's the largest spider in the UK? Because we have things like daddy long legs. Not even spiders, by the way. They're crane flies. The daddy long legs in Australia, I think, are actually spiders. And there's also daddy long legs flower, and daddy long legs in America is also a different thing. Anyway, largest spider in not the world. In the world, it's a Goliath birdie, so I know that. And apparently, it does actually eat birds. The cardinal spider, it can be up to 12 centimeters. Oh yeah, well, I've seen some of these about. I mean, they look kind of spooky, but I don't believe they're actually any dangerous. They're just kind of big. I remember when I was much younger, like, I can't remember what exactly I was doing, but I was like walking into my like parents' room or something. Who knows what I was doing? I remember it's just like this giant spider just sitting there on the table, not table, so the doorway. Like as I was walking in, it was just like a massive spider, and I was like, what? This is the largest tiger. That would have been really frightening if I saw a tiger, I suppose. Largest spider I've ever seen. 30,000. My word. It was honestly frightening, back when I was younger. Back when I was like, spider, it's going to kill me. It's not going to kill you, of course. So what's the spider going to do? You and a spider, bad match for a spider. Unless, a spider gets you by surprise. That's certainly one element that a spider's probably maxed out in. But it's not like cardinal spider doesn't even do anything. Does the cardinal spider even bite? Let's see. Do UK spiders even bite? Do UK spiders bite? Bites on spiders in UK are uncommon, but some native spiders, such as a false widow spider, are capable of giving a nasty bite. Spider bites leave small puncture marks on the skin. I've literally never even heard of someone being like bit by a spider before. Not like in the whole wide world, but like on a personal level, like anecdotal level. None of my friends have been like, oh, I've been bitten by a spider before. I'm like, if one of my friends did it, I'd be like, what? Because it's like a lot of spiders out there like have tiny fangs or something. I mean, or they rarely bite because isn't it something like we're like so massive? It's just like what's the point, I suppose? I mean, like if I don't know if it was like Attack on Titan or something, like a Titan came to and just like walked into your village or something, I'd probably not really attempt to bite it. I'd be like, what's the point? The Titan's so much bigger. That's what spiders are to us. We are to Titans. Kind of, maybe, I don't know. And then it gets weird. I haven't even seen Attack on Titan. No, that's a lie. I think I've seen the first episode. I don't remember it very well though. Lots of people die. That's what I remember. All spiders can bite. That's how most of them do and kill their prey. That does make sense. Oh yeah, isn't that? I just realised I was parroting like a factoid or something. And hold on, factoid does mean like false information, which is often presented as a fact, right? A piece of unverified or inaccurate information presented in the press as factual. Yeah, it's like a factoid where something like some spiders which are like deadly poisonous, but their fangs aren't big enough to actually bite anything or something, or penetrate human skin. I don't know. I don't even know what spider bat's about, to be honest. But apparently it can cause some bites can cause you to feel sick, sweating, and dizziness. That's why you Google like, okay, so the false widow spider bite. That's not what I really meant to search. I don't think I've even seen this false widow spider before. Wow, that's quite a bite. Apologies, never interaction. Spiders. I don't even know much else about spiders. I'll be honest, I don't think I can like name any other spiders. What you find in UK? These are both fake. What kind of business are you trying to run here, Red? Not a successful one. Well, actually, now you say that, you are selling fake ones, and I do constantly keep trying to buy them to psycho them out. But apart from that, I'm still offended. Oh, I forgot. I was meant to say no to you. I was meant to be like, no, I don't want your damn acorns. Sorry, that's very rude. I wanna swing from a chandelier. We'll put this stuff away. I forgot I was meant to ask Rach what paintings and artwork she wanted so I can actually send them over to her. I'll just say I'm going to do it and then forget to do it until she watches this video and she'll tell me. I don't know, spiders? I don't think I can... Is that like a UK spider quiz? I bet it's like a Sporkle quiz or something. Hold on. UK spider quiz. How much do you know about UK spiders? From The Guardian, apparently. It's my choice. Manage my cookies. I don't want these cookies. Save and close. This is one of the British large spiders. It spins its web at night or the next day for hunting. This is a rabbit hutch spider. It's a garden spider. Oh wait, that was actually one of the spiders' names I do know. I don't know what it looks like with. But a common house spider can grow up to more than 1 inch across, more than 3 inches across. That seems too big. I say more than 1 inch across. It's more the size of small birds. That's too big. The harmless spider spins all webs and can be found blocking your way, having strung its web across paths and door frames. I've never seen this spider before. Like with belongings will improve. Cool, I guess. A zebra spider, a garden spider, funnel web spider, or fruit spider. I mean, I've heard funnel web spider before. It's a garden spider. This is also a garden spider. These are both types of garden spiders. They look so different. What? The spider superficially resembles and is frequently confused with a spider whose bite... Oh, so this must be the false widow spider. The noble false widow spider. Okay, sure. I feel like I'm not sure if I've seen those before. You may have spotted one of these spiders on your ceiling or upper walls of a room. I don't know. Cellar spider? That sounds familiar, at least. Honestly, these are the ones that should be called daddy long legs instead of crane flies. Look at the legs on this one. They're huge. What's the maximum body length of a noble false widow spider? This looks like a completely different picture to the previous one. Like a completely different spider. I don't know. 4 centimeters for females? Okay, 14 millimeters and 10 millimeters for males. Wait, those are tiny. That's 1 cent. Okay, I actually thought they were way bigger. Wait, how big are black widow spiders? I'm learning a lot about spiders right now, to be honest. Black widow spider. I'm a black widow baby. You know that song? Who's that by? I don't know, Taylor Swift. 1.5 inches long. Why is this a false widow spider then? If it's so much smaller. It's so tiny. You can't pretend to be something which you're that much smaller than. That's not going to fool anyone. You can be like, oh, I'm a black widow, but he's like, oh, but you're like a third of its size. And you're like, I don't know, I'm just really tiny. What about it, huh? What about it, punk? Fair enough. Ever seen one of these beasts running across your living room floor? Red snapper. Okay, I guess we'll do some fishing and deep sea diving. I have no idea what this is. A huntsman spider? A common house spider? A wolf spider? That sounds cool. It's a common house spider. Probably should have done that. I think a wolf spider is actually a dangerous spider, isn't it? But, oh, whoa, I just had a flashback. You remember old Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide episode? Where, I can't remember what the evil science teacher's name, or evil, quote, the mean science teacher's name is. Where there's just like, you are not allowed to go enjoy recess until you can answer my riddle. And it's something like... Hold on. I'm trying to remember it so I can say it to you. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious what the answer is, because it's literally what I've been talking about for the past like 20 minutes. Okay, you know what? I can't find it. Hold on. I can't find it in my brain. I mean, Ned's Declassified Riddle. Guide to Daydreaming and Guide. What? What do the words water, wolf, and trapdoor have in common? Oh yeah, that's it. It's not even a riddle. And then it was like a hint. What's a hint? Ned is often daydreaming in class. Mr. Sweeney makes his class stay for lunch until they solve a riddle. What do the words water, wolf, and trapdoor have in common? All spiders. Everyone tries to figure it out. What the heck is this? Mr. Sweeney gives another hint. It spins. He gives another hint as well. You can find it on the web, but we're not allowed to use a computer. And then I remember, I can't remember exactly how Ned's Declassified, not Ned's Declassified, Ned from that TV show even figures it out in the first place, but he daydreams, and then he's like, wait a minute, and then he just like looks around the room or something, and there's like a wolf spider, water spider, and a trapdoor spider all there. Not actually there, like pictures of them, I suppose, like educational posters or something. And he's like, it's a spider. Honestly, I'm going to say those hints are terrible. Why? Because it's too obvious. it spins. Okay, you know, that's not a bad hint. You can find it on the web. It's a terrible hint. Like, you know, if you've got any sort of experience of riddles, you immediately go back to spider, because obviously, you know, you can find anything on the internet. So that's not really much of a hint in the first place. So you've got to think of other meanings of web. There's not many other meanings of web apart from a spider's web. In fact, I can't even think of another meaning of web. But anyway, there you go. So if you want a riddle, what do the words water, trapdoor, and wolf have in common? There you go. For some reason, I feel like one of the jokes in the thing was like they're all common fears, which is not true. Well, I mean, maybe it's true. I'm not sure many people are scared of trapdoors all that often. I'll be honest, I'm not really run into many trapdoors. Anyway, sorry, back to the spider quiz. These spiders are commonly seen between June and November while first frost kills them off. Well, it's not a cedar spider. I don't think it's a noble false widow spider. So I'm going to guess it's a garden spider again. It turns out we've only got 3 spiders here in the UK. We've got garden spider, noble false widow, and a cellar spider. Literally none others exist. The Zygella exnotoata was an... I'm inspired by thinking about how anchovies swing in groups. I got some ideas for some recipes? What? Because they swim in groups? Oh, anchovy dish. Sea bass, sardines and oil. Wow, we have a lot of meals which we're never going to make, to be perfectly honest. Makes a web with a couple of sections missing at the top. I don't know. Changes colour over seasons. Silver-sided sexer spider. It has a section in each of its legs. No, it makes a web with a couple of sections missing up top. I got 5 out of 9 average. Try again, all the spiders will get you. That's a bit threatening, Guardian. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm not much of a spider expert. And we only seem to have 3 spiders here in the UK, is all I've really learned from us. 4 spiders. House spider, garden spider, false widow spider, cellar spider. We're just named after like different locations in a home. Including a false widow, I guess. Calais no Nitsuke, I don't know what that is. But we're learning a lot of recipes just by fishing, so it's probably a good thing that we should do a little bit more often. 30 recipes? Really? What? I feel like I've gotten like none. How's this happen? Oh, hello, Oldie. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your sunbathing. Oh, apparently, you know, she didn't really like me just like kicking sand in her face. Can't really blame her, I suppose. I don't know. What's my favourite spider? Now we're really reaching for topics. Wait, honestly, I like jumping spiders, mainly because the pictures of them are really cute. Like such a cute jumping spider. Probably the most adorable spider out there. I'm not sure why. Perhaps it's got like its big beady eyes, sort of lend well to its cuteness. You know, if you ever need to make something cute, if you're ever drawing something, and for some reason you want to learn how to make it cute, big head, big eyes, small nose, small mouth, done. Soft, round shapes, simple, blobby shapes, and make it chonky, and you'll be, you know, pretty decent job at making things cute. I just like, I don't know. I was like cuteness 101, that doesn't even make any sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about spiders. How did I get from the... I don't even know why I'm talking about spiders in the first place, but... Oh yeah, spider stomping. I forgot about that. Anyway, the spiders on there. Sorry. This is something I meant to say like right at the beginning of the episode, but I never really thought about it. But I kind of forgot. The spiders in the spider stomping like arcade game are absolutely bonkersly weird. Like one of them, if I recall, she's just got like a guitar, like the biggest lips you've ever seen, and like a wig with like a side, not a side do, what's it called? Like a half, not that half shaved style, but like where they got all the hair over to one side. The side, it's not side swept. I can't think of his name right now. Whatever. He's got that hairstyle. It's like what? And but one of them's like holding a bomb, if I recall. I don't remember the others. I think the one in the middle is the queen spider, which has like a royal crown on, and maybe it was. You might wonder if that's like a comment of a monarchy, seeing as this is like a British arcade game. Please, fish. You're the last fish I need to capture for this mission, and then we'll round off this episode here. What? You can't see that? It's right in front of you. Wow. I guess if anything, it was front right of you. Okay, there you go. Anyway, I used to like playing that game a lot. That's all I really want to say there. The spiders are just utterly insane. I wonder if they've made a sequel to it. You know, I wonder if anyone else remembers it. Is it discontinued? Who even made it in the first place? Oh, a red snapper. That's actually one of the mission we had, isn't it? Perfect. So I guess we'll round off this episode here. I don't know. Maybe we learned some things. Maybe we didn't. Who's really counting nowadays? If anything, But if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. And join the Dear Darling Discord or follow me on Twitter down below. And I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, amazing time to look about. Perfectly spaced. Bye bye for now. Spiders.